Hey everybody, King Quaddle, bro, having an amazing day, and today I want to take a look at the Battle Pass, starting from beginning to end, give my honest thoughts. So if you guys are new, consider subscribing, as I do post content like this daily. And honestly, I'm not opposed to the idea of a Battle Pass in Overwatch, but they have done it a little differently, and I'll get to that in a second, right? I haven't done this yet before, so I do want to take the time to fully look over it. I think the Battle Pass idea is good in a lot of senses. I feel like it could be weak in some other ones and improved upon. But of course, this is the first time that Overwatch has ever done a Battle Pass system, so I would hope that they can improve on it in the future, right? Taking a look at the Battle Pass itself, it is currently for 1,000 credits. This is their new kind of currency system. They're called Overwatch coins. Now, these themselves are a fully paid currency system. You cannot get these anyway by grinding in the video game or doing challenges or anything like that, at least as far as my knowledge goes. It is 10 US dollars to get the battle pass, or for an extra $10 for 20 US dollars in total, you can get the battle pass, but then you will also get an additional 20 bonus tiers. The way that this works, I am currently level 5, so if I bought this right now, I would get all the way up to level 25 along with the battle pass. It is a really good system. I love how they did that overall. You do get more rewards than there are tiers, so it is really good to see. Overall, I think the worst kind of thing about the battle pass, right? They're not giving away currency within it the way that a lot of games do it. Things like Fortnite, things like Call of Duty, everything that has a battle pass now, even Rocket, even Rocket League does it. So it is interesting that they're not doing it in Overwatch. Basically, the way it works is the more you level up, it'll give you currency back, up to probably about $10 to $15 of in-game currency. So if you buy the battle pass, you'll get your money back essentially along with all of these rewards. I'm assuming they're opting out of that just because they make this a free-to-play game as opposed to it being a paid game. So they do kind of want to sap a lot of more currency out of players, which is kind of, I don't want to say it's a predatory business tactic, but it is a little concerning in the long run just because, it's going to hurt your wallets more than anything else. It's not necessary, and I kind of wish that they would at least give you back your money throughout the battle pass, but I'm not going to, say it's the worst thing in video games. So for tier 1, you'll automatically get Kiriko, which is the brand new healer. You do have access, or at least I do, as a returning player. I have access to Junker Queen and Sojourn, which are the two other characters, but Kiriko I do not have yet. You can get her as a free tier later on down the road. I believe it's tier 15, but we'll look at that in a second. If you buy the battle pass, you'll instantly get Kiriko. You'll also get 3 other items. You'll get a 20% XP bonus all season throughout the battle pass just because of having it. I was assuming this will probably stack up during like double XP weekends and stuff like that. We have an EDM skin for Diva here. This is pretty cool. They opted in for a very, very colorful, vibrant, RGB kind of inspired skin. And it is really cool to see. I'm happy that they're going all out for this opening, right? We have a Cyber Mario weapon charm, which is also a brand new mechanic implemented into this game. It is really cool. I like this. I love the way that they're handling a lot of these cosmetic items. They are doing their thing, I'm gonna admit, right? So we have Cyber Mario here as well. On a player icon, we have the Sky Centurion name card. Now, name cards are an also brand new addition implementation into Overwatch. I believe it goes above your name card in the top right corner of the screen, but I could be wrong. We have
You can be improved.
some more voice lines, right? So I'm happy that they're not oversaturating the battle pass with just voice lines because people want to see skins, people want to see emotes, if anything, and weapon charms are cool, anything like that. So I'm happy that they're not oversaturating it with voice lines, but they're still apparent. We get a cookies emote for one of the most broken characters. You cannot prove me wrong. We have victory poses here. This is one of the first of many. Fist bump. That's cool. We have a spray for Winston. Salute. We have a mechanical brain. This is a souvenir. This is also a brand new implementation into Overwatch 2. I'm not fully sure on how this works, but I'm assuming how this works is it's kind of like an emote, except whatever you're floating is the souvenir. There are a lot of different souvenirs, and you'll see them more down the road, but it's the exact same animation that the player does to pull it out, and they'll just be suspended in the air floating, kind of to show off. It is really cool how they do this. I'm not fully sure if that's the full extent of their capability, but from what I've seen, it's a cool little emote. We have stand up.
He has to stand up for the people.
A voice line, very cool for Lucio. We have a new Winston skin, tactical. I feel like we've had a skin like this, very similar. Not sure though. This is a Tesla cannon. Okay, you know, not bad, not bad. We have the player icon. This is Hollow Sakura. We also do have a matching name card, which is really cool. I'm surprised that these don't move. Like maybe the leaves or the flowers could be like flowing in the wind. I'm assuming maybe we'll get some legendary name cards down the road. Only time will tell. Locked and Loaded. This is a highlight intro for Soldier. Not the flashiest, you know. It's all right. We have Only You. This is a Cassidy spray. Origami Crane. We also have a souvenir of this, which we'll get to. A little more colorful though. A Victory Pose, Evaluate. This is for Sojourn. And I really do like this, right? I'm a big fan of Sojourn. You guys can go watch that video if you haven't. I had a ton of fun. I went 15-0 with her, one of my first games. It was really good. It was really fun. DJ Diva. This is cool. This is the EDM skin from Tier 1, so that is really cool. My favorite name card, and this will probably be my main one for a long time, Great Waves, based off of Afloat in the Great Wave off Kanagawa, one of the best paintings in the world, in my opinion.
Perhaps we only exist in the memory of a person now gone.
Zenyatta is, you know, real philosophical with it. For a free Tier 2, they wanted everyone to get that message. We have Hinotori, which is probably the best legendary skin to come out of the 3 new characters. Junker Queen, Kiriko, and of course Sojourn. My opinion, at least, you know, I can't think of one that's better. There are some pretty good ones, but this one is just insanely well thought out. She got like the Balenciaga shoes and everything. It's really cool. I like this. It's a good implementation of like streetwear mixed with almost like a cyberpunk aesthetic. You can see it especially in the collar, the font of Hinotori. It looks really good. All of her equipment does get a nice little... She gets a heated blade for the kunai, which is really cool. Some healing Ofuda. And this gets a nice little fire look. And then we get the protection Suju. Now the Suju looks really cool. Yeah, almost like a bomb. That is cool. I don't know, the whole aesthetic of it. I'm not the biggest fan of orange as far as like colors go. But the orange and gold look, it flows together really nice. They did their thing with this entire battle pass. EDM, the player icon for Diva, of course. We get a dog tag. This is for Sojourn with V Chase on it. Interesting. We can get some lore already. I'm so excited. Pineapple Pizza. This is another souvenir, so you're going to be suspending it in the air. Fun fact, I had Pineapple Pizza for the first time like a month ago. I was not a fan of it, but you know, props to everyone who likes it. We have a victory pose here. Translocator. This is really cool. I love Sombra. I need to start playing her again. I haven't played her in like a year, dude.
Wait
It's been
till you
crazy.
see me on my bike.
Kiriko, cool. They're, you know, building personality for these characters is really cool to see. Now this Rabude, I've been seeing everybody talking about this. Yeah. Hey. He is crazy with it, bro. You love to see it. We have a Junker Queen, Lion Slayer. This is crazy. It's like a robot lion too. That is cool. Mitzi and Friends. Cute little name card. They had to throw in the cute stuff.
Watch your step. It's a long way down.
Cool voice line, okay. Commando. Now this, right? I was expecting this to talk. I don't know why. This is probably... probably my favorite legendary skin out of the 3 new characters. I don't know, though. I feel like Junker Queen didn't get the best skins as far as legendaries, right? This is probably my favorite, but I will admit that the Hinotori for... what's her name? Kiriko? Probably the best, right? This is probably the best, like, designed overall. But my favorite's probably this one. And I might be a little biased because it's Sojourn, but, you know, it is cool. We have a matching Commando player icon for her. Sky Centurion. This is a spray for Flying Lady, whatever her name is, Farah. Highlight intro, nailed it. I like this. No, I feel like this existed, did it not? Did we not have this already in the game? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I could have sworn we had something like that.
This is my neck of the woods.
Cassidy, okay. We have a Toki keyring. Now this is related to, is it the Diva skin? I will check real quick. That said Toki on it. Yeah, it is. Okay, you can see it all over her mech. It is cool. I like how they're kind of focusing on certain people, so I'm sure that if you have a main that didn't get a skin or at least some type of representation in this battle pass, I'm sure that one season down the road will have a bunch of stuff for them, which is very hit or miss for a lot of people. You know, people like me who like Wrecking Ball. I don't think we got anything for Wrecking Ball in this battle pass. So it definitely does suck for the people who main a certain character and didn't get any representation, but you know, it's a waiting game. It is, it is. At least these are only 2-month seasons, you know, that's not bad. A victory pose, noble. This is cool. Cyber Phoenix, a spray. Hinotori skin. Got this, the Omni code. Now this is very cool. I like that, I like that.
It's all connected.
What is? Tell me, tell me. It's a drawn voice line. Now this, bro, this is phenomenal. This is a great skin. I really like this. And I'm assuming this probably relates back to a multitude of things from her lore, but likely most of all the Lion Slayer, just because of the print on her entire outfit. This is a good skin. I like this. So her scattergun, oh my god, it gets a beautiful, almost a gold-like finish to it, along with the print. We also do get a jagged blade skin. This is almost like a bone-carved blade. And then we have the Carnage. Oh my god. They did great with this. I feel like this fits her a lot. This probably should have been like a buyable skin off the bat, but, you know, it's fine. I see why they didn't. Kumi Himo. Now this is a cool little player icon, right? We also get the puzzle cube. This is a really cool souvenir. And I wonder if you solve it when you pull it out. Maybe it's like scrambled up, almost like a Rubik's Cube. That'd be really cool. Rise and Shine. Cassidy spray. Now, I don't know if this is a pre-existing skin. Maybe I will see it in this battle pass, but I don't remember this being a thing. We have Ponder as a victory pose from Moira. Her first thing.
High-tech, low-tech. We all die in the end.
Depressing, Anna. Thank you. We got a sipping emote. Junkrat. This dude is wild. What is his stance? Dude, Junkrat's always been crazy, bro. We have the crows. Okay. Cool little spray. This is from Mercy. You'll get that skin in 2 steps. Hinotori, 1.
You are parts, and I am whole.
Okay. And then this, right? So this skin is crazy. This is Mercy's top 3 skins of all time, and I will stand by that, right? Oh my god. They did their thing with this, bro. It looks so good. The hair is cool. All of the little medallions are cool. All of the ribbons, all of the everything, bro. I mean, it just looks so phenomenal. We got that Caduceus staff. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Really cool. And then the Caduceus blaster. I guarantee I'm pronouncing those wrong. Caduceus. I don't know, bro. We have Arcade here. Cool little spray. Who's this for? These are usually designed for certain people. Could just be Diva. EDM Toki. This is a player. Dude, we just get everything for Diva. I'm almost positive that already existed in Overwatch.
These upgrades, they don't stand a chance.
Someone let me know. Now this, right? This is one of the main things I want to talk about. The fact that free-to-play players have to go 6... What is that? You have to go 68.75% into the battle pass just to unlock Kiriko if you're a free-to-play player. That is a horrible system, in my opinion. I don't think that any, and I mean absolutely any, characters should be locked or prevented by a challenge wall or a pay-to-win wall to where if you're paying $10, you get Kiriko instantly. Which, I mean, she's a pretty dominant force as far as support meta goes right now. Not saying that she's like the best by any means, but she is definitely very prominent. So the fact that everyone's playing her, obviously she's a new character, so you can expect that. But things like her ult pairing with, I mean, Roadhog is a super dominant force for Kiriko. So it is really crazy to see how they're kind of handling this, right? Putting her behind a 55 tier wall before you can even play her. That is insane in my opinion. I feel like that should 1000% be changed, at least for next season, if anything. It is crazy though, but we get a cool weapon charm. The Kitsune, that is really cool. We have a Just Breathe spray. Now this is really crazy, and we will get to this at the end of the battle pass. Amazing Genji skin. Cyber Demon, a beautiful name card. This is the best so far.
The dragon and I are one.
One. I love it. Voice line for Genji. We have a hologram victory pose. This matches with Sojourn. This is really cool. Sky Centurion, not my favorite Pharah skin by any means, but it's cool. It's cool. I feel like it doesn't match any theme though, and I feel like they were almost kind of going for a Eastern-inspired, not cyberpunk, but almost like technology-infused Eastern aesthetic that they were going for, right? And this just doesn't really match anything. So it's weird how they're handling this, right? Like it's not even like the battle pass has a theme. Usually it'd be one theme where everyone's centered around you know, dragons or ninjas or even stuff like movies, right? So it is really cool to see that a lot of these things are inspired by certain themes, or at least the lore pieces for who they go with. And I could be missing something, right? But this kind of just doesn't fall into either of those. I have a brain player icon. That's cool.
I run with blades all the time.
Run with blades, voice line. Rainbow pool for name cards. Itadakimasu. A little emote. I gotta watch the whole thing. This thing goes on forever. I was not expecting this to go on. This is cool, you know, and it does teleport back. You know, I like stuff like that. Stuff like that's cool. We should get more emotes like that. I mean, 64 tiers in is wild. Commando for Sojourn. We have Poised for a victory pose. Echo. This isn't the flashiest. She's kind of just floating there. I could have sworn that was a default, so, you know.
Ooh, I do love neon.
Okay, little voice line. Folded crane. This is a cool souvenir. I love the color of this, but I don't know. Like, these are the kinds of things that I'm kind of speechless, right? And I feel like I haven't talked much in this battle pass, just because stuff like this. I mean, the fact that they're taking up an entire tier is like, it's cool once or twice, but I mean, we get player icon after player icon, voice line, emote, cool skin, and then back to player icon, souvenir, which, you know, we could do without. But maybe that's just me being picky. We have a Forest Ranger, which is a cool skin for Cassidy. This is cool. You know, stuff like this. It's not my taste, but I'm sure someone out there is like, oh my god, Forest Ranger representation in the house. I'm sure someone did. Crime Boss, this is a cool skin. I like that. Forest Ranger, player icon.
I do not cower in the presence of evil.
That's a cool voice line. Souvenir, we have a Robo Thumb. This is a Terminator inspiration. I don't know whose hand this is supposed to be. Maybe it's just an Omnic? That's what they're called, right? I'm not up with my lore. Cyber Demon Mask. This is a cool weapon charm. You gotta have a full set, you know? Old Soldiers. This is a Predator reference. Dude, why couldn't I think of the word? This is from the movie Predator, where Arnold and what's his name do the, you know? It's cool. This is Sojourner and Soldier, so it makes sense. I mean, they're literally the exact same person. You can't convince me. Victory poses, crowned. This is really cool for Junker. Okay, next one we got do something. She says that so tame. Boing. Yeah, just like that. This is cool. This is a nice highlight intro. I wish we would have got more stuff like that, because I feel like when they do celebrations for Lunar New Year or Christmas or Halloween or anniversary or whenever they do it, I feel like those are really good. Like, it's just skin after skin after skin. All these cool emotes, all these cool poses, all these cool skins. We get a little bit voice lines, but it's always like 5 at the bottom. So the fact that we're getting like not that much isn't my favorite thing. But, you know, there's 2 or 3 skins in here that are really cool. Synthwave, does this move? It almost looks like it does. Just a little bit. I'm probably just staring at it too hard. And this. Now, this is Overwatch's first mythic skin ever, right? This is a really cool skin, and we'll get to that in a second. Go over the sprays, which is a demonic deflection spray, and then we get the player icon for Cyber Demon. Now, this skin, right, the first mythic skin, it is also the first customizable skin. I'm assuming that's a... What is that? Is that a like a voice line for when he goes in? I'm not sure. So, the way that this works, right, it is fully customizable. The weapons go from an almost scabbard-like appearance to the full original katana. Oh, we also get some shuriken. Okay, I didn't even see that. So this goes to like almost a katana and tanto-like style to it, right? You guys can see the side-by-sides like that, and then like that. It is really cool. Right, the tattoos change also on the arms, a little bit on the back, and mainly on the chest. Up to here, we have this. These don't have names, but they're really cool. Hexagonal. And then we have a nice little, almost like a dragon scale look. These have some really cool designs on it. Now the mask, the biggest thing for me at least, right? We get this cool little demon look. We get a, almost like a lion style for the mask. And then we get this. Now this is my favorite. This is like a gas mask cyberpunk look. And I like this, right? We get this cool little, the hair as well as like the headband back do stay there. So those don't change much. I kind of wish they would. Or maybe you can customize hair and no hair. Or at least something like that, you know? But it is cool how they do it regardless. Now these colors are really nice. You get a nice little vibrant, you know, red, blue, purple look. We get the... probably the best, right? This is like a mint green. We get a beautiful pink and then black. Or this one, which is like a Sprite colorway, I like to call it. This is a beige, green, and yellow look to it. It is really cool. Really cool thing about the Battle Pass down here is a randomize button. So we do get a couple of looks like, okay, let's see what it would look like if I just mixed out a bunch of things. And there are a lot of different combinations. So I am excited to see what people come up with. I'm happy that they're doing mythic skins now. I hope we get more of it. I do want to go over to the shuriken. They do change appearance, I believe, if you go with the weapon. Oh, they do. Yeah, so these go from a traditional shuriken look to if you go with this weapon, then you will get more of like a... they look like razor blades next to each other. And then, of course, the dragon blade, I believe, also does change appearance. Yep. This goes to a full sharp look to more of the cyberpunk look to it, right? And I'm happy that they're doing like a cyberpunk aesthetic. I'm happy that that's kind of a main focus in a lot of these skins, of course. I hope that they get more creative when it comes to skins and highlight intros. And I'm sure that they will, right? This is the first season, so I'm not expecting this to be like the full definitive. This is all that Overwatch will ever have to offer. I'm sure there'll be more to come in the future. And I'm definitely excited to see what else they can come with. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is King Quad. I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you guys so much for all the content support. If you guys are new, consider subscribing to join the Aztec Empire. And until next time, have a great day, y'all. Bye-bye.